Namaste, my name is Dhieyo and welcome to my channel. Today I'll tell you a little about Tantra. The minute you say Tantra, automatically a lot of people start saying Tantra sex. But there's a lot more to Tantra than just Tantra sex. So when you say Tantra sex, it's like saying when you watch a painting or when you're listening to music, you say, I'm watching a painting brush, or I'm listening to music with drums and guitar and flute and naming all the instruments. So Tantra is a part of creation. Sex is just the instrument. So in the earlier times, it was always referred to as Tantra. Now I'll tell you a little bit more about Tantra so you know the simplicity and the profound meaning behind it. There's lots more to Tantra than just your couple wrapping her or his legs around you and you sitting on him and looking into each other's eyes for the intimacy of the couple. There's lots more to it. There's this intimacy of these two people, of this couple, man and woman, is for a betterment of this planet. I'll tell you more about this. So if you are somebody who is interested in practicing Tantra, you can keep this in your mind when you're working towards it. Now the word Tantra, when you Google it, when you ask people about it, it has a lot of various different meanings. Some even say that in Sanskrit it means woven together. But what is woven together? It's two bodies that are woven together. So now the word Tan, from Tantra, the word Tan means body. Tra means art. Art is always seen as creation. So you're going to use your body. The man and the woman, these two are going to use their body to create something. So now creation is always seen as one energy. Either you create a painting with that energy, or you create music, or you create technology, or you create in the same breath, you create a life form, a child. What you do with that energy is up to you. So now like you have one person who can probably paint. You can have two people making the same painting also, yeah, but one person can make that painting. One person can sit and write a song or create music or a technology. Later on, other people can join in probably to make it much better. In Tantra, in this form of creation, you always need two people, a man and a woman energy, a female force and a male force to create that life form. So the whole practice of Tantra, of this creation, was working towards when a man and woman are making out and when they are about to climax, is to increase that foreplay, that increase that climax, the orgasm, to a higher level, to a prolonged level, so that that energy of creation which is now going to go into a child, they use that prolonged orgasm to now imagine anything that they want to manifest, anything that they want to create in their outer world. So that creation energy is not going to be going into creating a life form or a child. It will now go into manifesting something. So in the earlier times, the couple would manifest rain where in a region where there is no rain. People need water over there. They would manifest, they would imagine health. There used to be so many illnesses, all like something like COVID. Collectively, all over the world, people are sick and people are suffering. They would imagine that cure. And that creation energy, which instead of coming out to a child, creating a child, would always go into creation. This was the actual meaning of Tantra, where two people, a man and a woman, would create what they wanted to manifest out in the outer world. So your breathing practices, slowing down your breath, that intimacy, all of those things was not only limited to pleasure. That pleasure was prolonged so that you are imagining what you want at that time to create for the betterment of everyone, not just for your pleasure. Spiritual practices is always there for a betterment of everyone, not just for that one individual person. So the people who would be practicing this, the man and the woman who would be practicing this, people would worship them. That these two can create what we want, betterment for this planet. Get us food, get us water, get us sunshine, get us snow, get us warmth, anything. This was the power, this was the magic of Tantra. So the sex was only a tool. Like I said, a painting is only a painting. You never call it a painting brush. It's a painting. Brush was only a tool. When a writer writes, that doesn't mean he's writing that's written by a writer with a pen. No, that's just written. Pen is just a tool, a pencil is just a tool. Similarly, sex was always a tool. But over a period of time, people have given that pleasure, the sex, the couple intimacy so much of more importance. That intimacy, that bond between that man and that woman is for a betterment of this planet, which has been forgotten. So many people are practicing it. Now, You tell me, okay, if you have this art form of, let's say you're a painter, can anyone paint? Can anyone sing? So even if you cannot and you go to a class and you go to a teacher saying, I want to paint, they can teach you a few bits. Are you going to be good at it? No, it's not given to you. Similarly with music or any art form or technology, if it's not there in you, there's no way, no matter who teaches you, it's not going to be there. You will never be able to do it. Similarly with Tantra. So if you are passionate about it, if you are naturally passionate towards this art form, a man, a woman are passionate individually towards this art form, only then this works. So no matter which teacher, which guru, either in the West or here is teaching you, okay, I will teach you how to do this, that's all rubbish. If you have it in you, you don't need to go to somebody else. You will do it yourself because you're passionate about that form of art. Somebody's passionate about painting, somebody's passionate about music, about creating technology, you're passionate about sex. So now, let's say now if a painter is making the same painting all his life, every day is the same thing. The music writer is writing the same music, same lyrics, same tune all the time. Will it ever work? It's so boring. This is why in the practice of Tantra, other tan are involved in. Other tan is other bodies, other men, other women are involved. These couples involve them in their practices. That okay, you join us in this act. You are also a tool. This man who's coming with us is going to join us in this practice, is a tool. This woman is a tool. They would not see them as sexual couple, like, okay, let's have a threesome and let's have an orgy. Yes, this is what was happening, but there was a profound and a very spiritual meaning behind it. So these couple were always called as the tantric couple, a tantric relationship, because now this man and woman are operating from their soul, not from their body. So the man is not possessive about the woman that, okay, this man is doing this to her and this one is doing that to her and the woman is saying, why is this woman touching you and kissing you? No, there was none of those because they are operating from their soul. This is why they were always respected so much that you both are spiritual. You are a spiritual couple. That's the intimacy, not the body intimacy where you're looking into each other's eyes, wrapped around with your legs over your couple. There's nothing compared to the profound meaning behind it. So this is why other bodies were involved, because now there's another level of creation, another level of excitement. Similarly, when a painter's got something new to paint, there's another level of passion he's putting into it. So that passion with that other people who are involved now in this practice in Tantra, they would use that energy not for the pleasure. Yes, pleasure is a part of it, but what is happening in their mind is they're creating at that time. So is anybody doing it for those reasons? Does anybody want to learn for those reasons? Especially all these people who email me for it. Why are you not teaching Tantra? Do you not know about Tantra? You talk so much and how come you're not teaching us Tantra? We are paying you money and we are ready to pay you money. Shut up. You know, this is what Tantra is. It's a very profound meaning. It's a very spiritual practice. The couples who are practicing it have to be of another level. They were always seen as tantric relationship, a tantric couple. They were worshipped because they were operating from their soul. So if you think you're one of those, then great, please practice it. But this is the true meaning of Tantra. It was always Tantra, not Tantra sex. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, have a good life. Namaste.